Hi, my name is Tomomi Gariano, a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is day 3 of Inktober 2025, and today's tangle is Melvina by Nadine Roller. And this tangle, I was looking at the step outs. Step outs you can find by following the links from the show note. You're gonna find this beautiful list, and each day it's a clickable link. By clicking here, you can it will jump to the step out page. So this tangle, it's quite easy and it's quite fun. Let me show you how this goes. It's all about auraing. The basic idea is all about auraing. So aura is a basic technique of Zentangle, and so this starts with a little parallel line like this, and then you create a little cut like this. It's like almost the end of a ribbon, right? And then once you have this, you're going to aura this shape, and then using this, and you create square or diamond shape, and then once again you aura and create another ribbon, and then you keep going. So create a V shape, aura, create a diamond, aura, and keep going like this. And you can change up the how wide this space between two lines are, and to create different look. But I was really fascinated when I was looking at the step out, the way she was presenting this way. So you start with a shape like this, and then from here you extend and create V. Again, you extend, create V, extend, create V, like this. And then I think she added a little square here, little square here. I think this is fun, and I think the reason why I like this so much is it reminds me of my own tangle technique, which I used for last I think maybe not Inktober, last what was that, in December, Advent tangle. In Advent season I used technique as a string last year, so this is a tangle that I created, so this kind of reminds me of that, so I love that so much. So let's do this on the actual Bijou tile, and I want to repeat this pattern as she's shown in a sample on her step out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna add a couple pencil lines to help me know where I'm going. So one from the corner to corner, and another one from one corner to opposite corner. This is just to help me know where the center is, where I'm aiming to the corner. All right, so with this in mind, starting from the center, I am going to create these V shapes. That's the beginning. And again, this is aura auraing. I'm auraing the previous line to start off next V shape. So aura and aura, like this. And then I'm going to add a little line to each one. So I'm gonna do like this. Oh, I hope this is gonna work. I'm a little anxious to see if this is actually gonna work. This is my first time, so but you know, there's no mistake, right? So, and then I'm going to create V shape here, but again, this is auraing, so I'm not creating random V shape like this. I'm looking at this line and I'm kind of sort of auraing, meaning going parallel to this. So again, I'm going parallel to this. So as you tangle this, just always remember that you're auraing. So I'm auraing this line. I'm auraing this line. Here again, I'm auraing this, and it's not gonna look perfect. I'm not going for perfection. This is Zentangle. There's no mistake. And by auraing these lines, I'm going to create a little square. Going to create a little square. I think ideally, all these four arrows are the same, about the same size, same shape, and all these squares are about the same shape, same size. I think this one is a little bigger, so I'll make the other ones a little bigger too. You know, you can always adjust later, like this. So this is the first one. I mean, this is as cute as it is, but I'm gonna keep going. So I'm gonna aura this black square. Aura and aura. So these two lines are not touching. Aura and aura. You got that? And then I'm going to add, I think, hold on a second, now I have to think, how does that work? So from here, okay, I think I got it. I wanna go like this, and then I think I go this way. Sorry, I'm looking at the step out. I'm still a little uncertain about how this works. So this, I think, okay. So I think I'm creating another one of these kind of intersection. So aura, like this. Okay, so once I got this, I repeat the same one. That's the first one. Right. Okay, so this one goes like this. Yep. And then I'm going to create V shape here. Again, I'm auraing these lines. So I'm not necessarily drawing a random V shape. So I'm going to repeat this 4 times. So I have here extend, create an intersection, aura, and extend these lines. You know, this may be a little confusing. If this is too much, just stick to a basic design, which is this. This is quite simple, but I thought it would be fun to challenge myself. And then aura, aura, and one more time, and then so this one I'm gonna repeat. So okay, so at this point I'm just repeating the same process. So if you didn't get it at the first try, maybe you can watch me as I go, or you can try on your own paper once you are comfortable with the idea and ready to tackle this. It's up to you. For Inktober daily tangle challenge, I want to keep my project relatively small, like something that I can do in 10-15 minutes. That's what I'm doing in this small piece of paper, Bijou tile, the small surface. So even when I do something a little complex, I can still finish in 10-15 minutes. Sometimes, my video is a little longer, like yesterday was a little long, maybe like 25 minutes, something like that, because I ended up go tangent and start showing different tangles that looks like the one for yesterday. So yesterday's tangle was seedways, not speedways, seedways, and it reminded me of a tangle called Me Too, and I looked it up. It's by Mimi Ruppert, so I guess I was right. And then I'm gonna squeeze square like I did with the first one. And I try not to cover my tile with my drawing hand, but sometimes I get carried away and I forget that I'm recording. So if that happens, I apologize in advance. As I do more, I get used to it and I get better at it. So at this point, I can finish as it is, so I can add just one more thing. If you look at here, you can almost see a square-ish shape, right? So like here, 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 here. So imagine this square shape like this, and then you can add just one more arrow like shape. So when you do this, again, there's another square appears here. And then you aura this space. And you add another square. Or you can leave them as they are, but I think this looks nice. Oh, this gives more or less complete look. So pattern like this, if you use let's say computer program, or even a simple tool like ruler, and you measure the distance, you draw a straight line, it's gonna look absolutely perfect. But this is the charm in Zentangle, is this is a hand drawn. All right, sorry, my hand was covering a little bit. So, you know, the shape doesn't look perfect, and that adds a little bit of character to your drawing. So don't, oops, like right here, I was talking and I was looking at my screen to make sure I am not covering with my hand, and I got distracted. So just like that. And see how here's a nice square meta shape appears here, and yours may or may not look as square as mine, or more square. If you want to, you can aura this space to bring attention to a beautiful meta shape that you created. Now this looks like a native Indian art-ish. Or no, more like a Scandinavian. I'm not sure, but it's fun. So you can go ahead and shade this. So I'm gonna actually add a little aura here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, but that's all right. I think this is a fun tangle to, sorry, I was covering again. See, I have to pay attention. It's a fun tangle to add color to it. So the way I feel comfortable to hold my pencil or hold my pen and tangle, I tend to hold my pen tightly. I think that's the word that I was looking for. And if I do that, I ended up covering what I'm doing, so I had to be really careful not to do that. But sometimes when I'm working in a tight space, I revert to a way that I feel more comfortable. So sorry about that. So this is how to tangle Melvina, and to shade, I mean, you can shade each shape, or what do I want to do? I think I'm actually gonna shade this space here. And where's my white? Add highlight to these shapes. See, as you start shading and highlighting, a little imperfection will disappear. So you're not done till you're done shading and highlighting. So as you tangle and if you find yourself in a spot where you're feeling, oh, I'm not so sure about this, just don't give up. Wait till you shade and highlight, and you're gonna see something new, something different. I think my white pen is not quite flowing enough ink to cover this, but I'll come back to it later because I think I want to have little white dots in here. Anyway, so this is today's tangle, Melvina. I hope you enjoy tangling this, and let me finish this. Sorry, I get distracted. It's hard to find when to end. But anyways, I think I'm gonna continue to add little details once some of these black ink dry, and I'll bring out my better white pen to add some highlights. But thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 4. Bye now. Hey, this is a little addition. After I stopped recording and eating dinner, I decided to go back to the tile and added some black ink to it. So this is how I finish my tile. I hope this will give you some more ideas what to do. Thank you. Bye now.